Welcome to this new video. Today we're gonna react to Bizzle with his track Bamboozled. It has also Revelation 2 verse 9 in the title, so we're gonna look it up so you can exactly know which verse it's talking about. It's actually quite controversial, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm gonna read it now and then you can see why it's controversial. So the verse is actually, I know your tribulation and your poverty, but you are rich, and the slander of those who say that they are Jews and are not, but are a synagogue of Satan. So you can already guess in which direction Bizzle is going to go when he is setting this verse in the title. You know it's gonna be controversial, but I still think it's worth a listen. I want to know what he is gonna say in this track, so let's give it a listen. Let's see what Bizzle has to say with the track Bamboozled.
Bizzle, got over money, yeah. I just been sitting back, watching.
First of all, if you listen to this beat, it reminds me of a Kanye West song. I think it is Say You Will. It has the same sequence. It's like a heartbeat. And of course, if you look at the picture with the red jacket on and with his hand like this is clearly a picture of Kanye West, so you already know which direction it's gonna go, but I'm still interested in listening how it will go.
Taking in information, not jumping to conclusions. They try to play on our emotions so much, I like to just sit back and wait for the dots to connect. You feel me? It sucks watching people sleep. I understand now why the higher ups call people sheep. They go where you send them. Of all the things that should offend them, they only focus on what you tell them should upset them. I remember this music exec told me the people are sheep, most of them stupid as heck. Focus on you, get a check. But I refuse to mislead people or view them as less, just to be mocked by the same people I choose to protect. It's like I'm back in the day, going against massa and getting attacked by the slaves, taking my lashes while they laughing away, cause they don't know that I was trying to free them. They played a clip for him, told him I was trying to leave them. I found out they putting poison in what they feed us. They kill us slow from the inside and make us weaker. They said he's trying to steal your food, he wants your children to starve. Then show the picture of me burning all the shit we been eating. Cause when the truth make them shook at me, they drum up a case. If they can change how you look at me, you'll laugh while they whooping me in front of your face. The right narrative can bury who they want to erase. Remember Lauryn Hill spoke up? Crazy. Chappelle didn't want to wear a dress when he left, he was crazy. Ye was in the bed with dead celebrities calling himself Jesus, but when he met Jesus, crazy. Trump was...
Wow. 1 minute and 30 seconds in, straight facts. I agree with him 100%. Everything he's saying right now. The fact that Dave Chappelle has literally said when he was at the opera show, like, you know, I don't want to wear a dress. And he was saying it like, I still don't understand why he went up to Oprah, because she's literally in the industry. She is with the people who are doing all these evil stuff. So if you're going to her and say, they want to make me wear a dress, I don't want to do that, you know, it's kind of weird. I don't understand why he did that. Maybe he didn't know at the time that she was in the industry. I don't know why he went there, but anyways, it's true, man. Kanye West is now crazy because when he was a Christian, he became crazy. But if you look at his Yeezus era, he was really, it was insane. Like, and that was 2013 or something. He was literally mocking Jesus, having a fake Jesus standing there at the cross and all this evil, demonic stuff. And nobody was saying Kanye West is blasphemously portraying Jesus. Nobody, it's art. You know, it's artistic. But when he was making an album, Jesus is King, then suddenly it was a wag album and you know, he's crazy. But they all said Jesus is King when he was promoting the album. So that's what's crazy about this album. You know, everybody was saying Jesus is King. So even though I don't agree with Kanye West and his recent, you know, outbursts, but at least he made an album, Jesus is King. And everybody who promotes the album had to say Jesus King, even at the Grammys. And I think that's a major win, because at the Grammys they have to say Jesus is King. And if you know the Grammys, it's evil, demonic. So I think that's a big win that they had to say Jesus is King, even though I don't agree with Kanye West's recent outburst. But that was, in fact, a major win for the Christian music. But let's return to Drake.
Was they buddy? They all got money. Before he ran for president, these same folks loved him. I wonder what changed though. Is it cause he racist or wouldn't light the White House up like a rainbow? You don't find it funny that the same Grammys and Oscars we call racist claim to hate him because of that?
And now facts about Trump, like indeed everybody was friends with Trump and then he went president and then suddenly he was a racist and all that. But they shook his hands a couple of years ago. They rapped about him because he was so rich, and then when he went to go president, they say he was racist, he was against Mexicans and all that. But then if you look at his policy, he didn't want to do certain things, he became pro-life instead of pro-choice. So the way they switched the narrative on Donald Trump has to show you something that if you are not with the mainstream narrative, if you're not with the mainstream belief, they're gonna turn against you. So I think that's a major sign that you cannot trust these people because they all have your back. But if you go outside the system and say, hey, wait a minute, this is not right, they will turn all against you. So I think that's just a proper sign to not go with the mainstream. Just go with your own beliefs. Do not compromise your beliefs. Look in the Bible, look what the Bible says. Do not compromise because otherwise they will despise you if you shook hands with them, and then if you go out, they will try to get rid of you. So
whole industry that promotes evil consistently. Now they hate evil and shame people who disagree. Some of that he bring on himself, and so do Ye though. You can't meet with him, agree with him, and say his name no. But call you a coon, Uncle Tom, and say you ain't black. You wonder why Joe Biden felt comfortable enough to say that? Isn't that the same way used to manipulate cats, calling you homophobic when you don't agree with they plans? Black folks running the same plays the gays ran, cause black lives didn't matter till we shook they hand. Then it was first gay NFL player black, then it was first gay NBA player black, then they had a wedding at the Grammys presented by him and a black rapper, and guess who officiated that? A black woman. They used our oppression as a tool for protection and sympathy as a weapon, just like you. I see the dots start connecting as these fake Jews call Ye anti-Semitic. History of oppression, you can't disagree with them. Sympathy is a weapon, if you do, you mistreating them. They ripped the black billionaire in front of your face to say no matter how rich you get, stay in your place, nigga. Promote sex, drugs, murder on the daily. You can kill babies. You can say a man got pregnant by a lady. The things that you can't say don't make you question why what you can't say is gravy. I'ma kill a nigga, I'ma kill a Jew. One of those are wrong, one of those are cool. One of those will get a rich black man canceled. The other one will put a new Grammy on his mantle. But what do I know? I'm just a Christian rapper.
Hey, that's facts, man. If you listen to all the mainstream music, when you say I'm gonna kill a it's just cool, it's just normal, you won't even get banned. But if you say I'm gonna kill a Jew, your video will get blocked instantly, like for real. If you have a track where you say kill these Jews, everybody's gonna say it's anti-Semitic. But if you say I'm gonna kill a no problem at all. So I think there is something to say about that, man. There is some real question that had to be made from why is it okay to say that in the music, but if you say it about any other group of people, you're gonna get cancelled, especially a certain group of people. I'm not gonna say it because, you know, it's not the point I'm trying to make. It's just that why is it okay to say kill these? That is a very good question to ask ourselves, because it is kind of worrying.
Black entrepreneur, black father active, black husband rapping like he care about a black life, black philanthropist, water to Africa and a Flint, black man of God with a catalog, your children can rap along with in the car with you, and it's hard. And I ain't saying this so y'all support me, I'm just trying to show you what y'all been calling corny. People remember the narrative is imperative. What other reason would Jews flip on Jesus and choose Barabbas? We still choose.
Now he's saying again something controversial. Why did they choose the other one instead of Jesus? The other guy, he was a murderer. They didn't choose Jesus. Hey, I'm telling you.
The killers over the hills, we still follow whatever leaders they give us, Look at the ones with the most influence. They won't go against the grain. They paid to make the grain look doper to us. I digress, y'all. I just be over here corny, watching all the cool rappers put a dress on. I just want you to take a look at the industry. Hollywood.
Saying something about the rappers putting a dress on. Hey, it's funny that he's addressing this. You know what I'm saying? Little word joke. He's addressing the fact that the gay agenda and then all the things about the black people are really correlated with each other. The first black NFL player, the rappers wearing a dress, they're all black because they know that they influence a lot of people. If you look at the rap scene, a lot of black rappers, if they say something, it's considered cool. So that's why they have the first gay black rapper and all that kind of stuff. Because it will make it seem cooler and it will be very quick into the mainstream. So that's why they do it.
Wood and music, look at the symmetry. Look at what they push, look at what they claim to be about. Look how anybody in disagreement get weeded out. Think about what you and them agree about. Abortion and same sex, and one result they both bring about death. But God is life, so the plan is murder your seed to make sure it don't get planted. Where's the lie? Y'all remember God made a promise to Abraham to multiply his seed. Now look at Satan's plan. He got us brainwashed so bad we march for the right to do it to ourselves. Look, ma, no hands. But you don't think the devil real, so you can't see it. So you never understand why they hate
Facts.
Jesus. Just beware of wickedness in high places, claiming they Jews, but they the synagogue of Satan. Bizzle. I was on the plane the other day, and I'm watching this movie called Ocean's 8. And these ladies, they were pulling off this bank heist. And halfway through the movie, I realized I'm rooting for the bank robbers. They're the bad guys, but that's whose side I'm on in this thing. I want them to get away. And I asked myself, how is the Christian going for the bad guy in the movie? And I know you'd be like, oh, but it's just a movie. I've never watched the episode of SVU and was hoping that the pedophile got off. So what's the difference? Why is it when I watch Bad Boys, I'm going for the cops? When I watch Takers, I'm going for the robbers? Then it hit me. The director is able to present this thing in such a way that he can control which side I fall on. So my question to you is, if this director can do this with his finite brain, how much more do you think Satan is able to do? If he controls the people who control the narrative.
Hey, this is facts right here, man. The narrative,
CNN
very
might
important.
say one thing, Fox might say another thing, but the word of God remains the same. Yeah!
Hey, this is very interesting, I have to say. So many facts. He was talking about abortion, about gay rights, about killing certain people, about certain influences, about Joe Biden saying something that was considered okay, even though it's very racist, about Trump being viewed as a racist, but a few years before his presidency, everybody was friends with him. So many things that Bizzle has been said. I have to say, he really went in there. Revelation 2 verse 9, I would say read it a couple times, so digest it, because it really is an important topic. I'm not the Black Hebrew, I'm not supporting the Black Hebrews, but I think there has to be someone looking at the facts, because indeed, this verse is written in the Bible. It's talking about certain people. So the only people that can be, according to that verse, false Jews from the synagogue of Satan are people who present themselves as Jews. So in that way, it might seem anti-Semitic, but it's what the Bible actually is saying. So you have to look at who is influencing all of these important events. Who is the boss and the CEO of the NBA, of the NFL? And if you look at all that, then you start to realize, wait a minute, something isn't adding up here. Even in the music business. Look at the CEO of Interscope, of Sony Music, of Universal Music. If you look at all those people, look at their ethnicity, and then you will see the patterns and you will understand some things, why some words and some influences are being put out in the music. You will understand it all. Just look at the top CEOs of all the major music labels and you will understand what I'm saying. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you smash the like button. Make sure that you leave a comment down below. What did you think of this song, Bamboozled by Bizzle, Revelation 2 verse 9? Let me know if you have some comments on this whole situation, on the things that he said in the song. Let me know what you think about this topic. I think it's really interesting to listen to this track a couple of times, listen to the bars, because I know a lot of these things are actually happening. So you have to stay woke, man. You have to see through the narrative, what they are pushing on you, to make sure that you don't fall for what they are presenting to you. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Take care.